Hello, LA Laker fans. Yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about just for a few minutes and just chime in. Everybody's getting nervous about the season. This is pretty much a season. I hadn't really talked very much this year about because I kind of letting it kind of slide on because the fact of the matter is come playoff time, uh, LeBron James and Anthony Davis is gonna prove it again that they are the best duo in the NBA. Now, so right now everybody's kind of freaking out because the Lakers are having some challenges right now. The Lakers are now sitting in fourth place in the Western Conference, and a lot of that due to the fact that of the major injuries to Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Now, with that being said, Anthony Davis, we know he's going to be out for a couple of more weeks because of his calf strain, and LeBron James, the high ankle sprain that we've seen, that's kind of questionable as far as the whether or not that was a um, inadvertent type of. It was just a bad foul. Bottom line, it was a bad foul to me. But with that being said, um, it's now a time for the team to kind of regroup. The team is trying to find itself. Kuzman, I watched him last night. He got to play a little bit more aggressive. I know right now the minutes are being managed right now, and I know right now they're still trying to search for a golden piece. And like a lot of times, golden pieces are not just out laying around. Now, if the Lakers do manage to bring in a score, now I would say we shouldn't be giving up 3-point shooters. The rumors about them giving up some of our 3-point shooters. I don't think that's a good idea. But with that being said, I know that we're looking at 12 games without our two superstars. So pretty much right now they're trying to savage this season because in the Western Conference you can't lose too many games like that. You can't you I think they're 2.5 games above the eighth seeded team in the Western Conference. And with that being said, if you start losing a whole lot of games, you find yourself going from fourth seed all the way down to 12th in like no time flat. So the Lakers right now do need to find a band-aid. But with that being said, I don't think they need to panic. We can tell that this team, of course, is a totally different team. We've lost a lot of people off the squad. Of course, we don't have a lot of the players from last year's championship. But with that being said, I still feel that that the Lakers do have a great chance of being in, of course, the championship, the Western Conference Final, and which is pretty much the major picture for the NBA, which is to have, of course, a Clippers Lakers matchup. Now, because right now everybody's licking their chops. Right now, we know Brooklyn is doing good over there, and there was some talk at one time about Blake coming over to the Lakers, and of course, he wound up signing with Brooklyn. But we know at the season beginning of the season, they were talking about, of course, three, uh, our point guard that was supposed to come to us, Mr. State Farm man was supposed to come over, but he wound up staying with Phoenix. So it's some pretty interesting things are happening right now with LA. But right now we know that the deadline for trade is coming up, and we look forward to seeing what's going to be the blockbuster trades or blockbuster moves. But I just think that we have to be careful to trade away all our good pieces for maybe one or two good players, uh, unless of course they are just um, remarkable players. We have to be very careful right now because you're going to need depth on the bench. A lot of times, otherwise, you're going to have the situation that we have right now, and also that what is it, Boston? You remember they had it deep in the playoff last year, where they pretty much they were doing very good until they got some injuries. I think Miami had some of the similar things in their playoff run, and some of the other, well, even the LA Clippers. Well, they I don't know what to say about the Clippers, but anyway, the bottom line is the Lakers will be in the playoff. They'll be in the playoff. They'll find a way. Front office find a way to get this done. Get some quality players in there that will make sure that we are um, at least getting that top 8 seeds. So I would say for our team right now that we need to step it up or realize you're going to get shipped out. So that's why right now I think everybody's kind of applying for their job right now. They're playing for their job. They're trying to stay in LA. Let's play hard and let's play to win. Because yesterday that team that beat us was a Laker team. All those players there for New Orleans was former Lakers. I was looking at Ingram. Ingram looks good, don't it? Oh man, wish we had Ingram. Man, he looks good. Um, I I really wish we had Ingram. I liked it him. I liked that kid. He's a really good player. Um, but right now, as a team, they just need to focus on their defense because remember, defense wins championships. But of course, you do need scores. So people need to dribble penetrate. We need to set some picks and we need to dribble penetrate. We need to slow the game down. I would say we need to slow the game down. I mean, in this type of setting, and we need to fight the games out. That what is it? 128 to 111. I believe that was a score. 120, like a 17 point, and that's 17 point. If you look at it, really, the was it the Pelicans were is like a below 500 team. Very talented, man. Very, very talented team. There's no reason why they should be below 500, but they're kind of soft, and so the Lakers lost to a team that, even though they're talented offensively, they didn't really play aggressive defense. So the Lakers, uh, man, if only had they had that kind of firepower on the offensive side. Because the reason why the significance of LeBron James and Anthony Davis is their size and their ability to score and what they command on defense. And right now, the Lakers, that's a glaring missing point right now. Not only that, um, the Lakers is playing like a kind of a 500 team right now. And so I would say the players need to come out and have that Kobe Bryant type of uh, mumble mentality that is aggressive. You remember Nicky Vance Smack? Remember I used to come down and just pop it up from almost half. I mean, Kuzma need to just go for it, man. He need to just gun. I mean, it needs to be right now. It needs to be a desperation kind of play because we can't be losing games like this. I mean, I think 11 more games left, possibly before a LeBron James or a Anthony Davis come back. Right now, they need to go for the score, man. They need to go for it. Somebody need to get in Kuzma's head, and he just need to go off. I mean, just let it go, and just between him and like I said, they started out okay, but then they kind of fell apart to me towards the end of the first half. and they just kind of coasted the rest of the game. But the Lakers right now just need to play more aggressive, keep playing defense, dribble, penetrate, set picks, and shoot them threes. Let just air it out, man. I mean, just open a game, more of a spread format. Now I seen them playing a 2-3 zone, and I know they collapsed in the zone on Zion because he was a big man. But everybody gonna see that the Lakers, how they play. I like I said, I just think they just need to play to their strength, which is fast pace, up tempo, and then against teams like the one they played last night, they just need to just slow the ball down and just dribble penetrate. So, but yeah, so we'll see how this kind of go. What big name? Because we really kind of don't know what's going to happen. There is some rumor, of course, that they're going to blow up the roster, but I don't think they should. I really don't think they should because I think the chemistry it can be an issue this late in the season, and so I don't think they should. I know it could be to the detriment, but I think right now the Lakers should just kind of just tell everybody, hey, just go for it. And I think they should treat the remaining games as playoff games. I think they should have like a team meeting and just uh, treat the remainder of the games as playoff games. All right, well, say that's my take right now. And like I said, I think that LA right now is kind of in a very interesting situation right now, the Lakers. But I don't think they're going to miss the playoff. That's the bottom line. All they have to do is get in the playoff. Whether they get in as the 4th seed or the 8th seed, it doesn't matter. Um, especially if you got a healthy Anthony Davis and you got a healthy LeBron James. ACLA, well, ACLA gonna play number or whoever the 1st seed, and it don't matter because the Lakers would be actually considered like a 1st seed anyway. So and the Clippers want to try to avoid LA at all costs, especially in the early rounds, because that would pretty much going to be the battle of LA from the start. So, but just so and to put everybody on notice, it's okay long as all LA got to do is get in that first eight slots, and then they'll be all right. As long as they got a healthy LeBron James and a healthy Anthony Davis, and they got some semblance of this team that we have right now, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be just good. But I have no doubt in my mind, LA is going to go back to the championship. They just got to get out of the West. That's all they got to do. Just got to get out of the West. So, all right, y'all. Take care and go LA.